Hello guys, welcome back to another video. To be honest, I have no clue how to start off this video. This is just there to bridge the gap while I'm producing my big tier list video. So I wanted to talk about a specific thing for a long time now, but I never really found an opportunity. But I saw a video by this guy. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name. I'm probably going to butcher it, but link is in the description. Which inspired me to make this video, so here we go. One of the things I like most about murder drones is the attention to detail, but the problem with that is if your show has a lot of hidden details in the background, people will look out for exactly those details and can interpret things wrong, and this is exactly what today's video is about. The first one would be, the main reason why I do this video, is this scene which is already running in the background. In episode 4, Cabin Fever, there's a scene where Uzi is exploring an abandoned cabin and finds some old things from the humans. And in the moment where she's checking out an old dog calendar, she turns because she heard a suspicious sound, and we can see how some form of silhouette is just sitting there. And before we even talk about this, it gets even better, and an actual human hand is seen on the wall there before Uzi freaks out and suddenly her screams outside and gets distracted by her classmates. But I want to talk about this scene right now. Who do we see sitting there? There are multiple possibilities. First of all, it could be an illusion, but of who would that illusion be? If I look at the silhouette, I can see a bow on the back of her head, long hair, and some form of maid dress. There are only two possible characters who come in who can possibly look like this. It would be Sin or Tessa without the black silhouette. But the problem is, at this point in the story, Uzi has never seen one of the two. You can say that Sin somehow hacked in Uzi's head and gave her this illusion, but it wouldn't make sense because why would Sin do that? So it also kinda looks like a doll. Not that doll. I know it's not, but I think it looks kinda similar from the Amazing Digital Circus. But of course it's not the same character. But if it's a doll, it wouldn't have after Uzi saw the hand. Speaking of the hand, of course this is more explainable if Uzi has illusions or nightmares after seeing the Eldritch monster, but this is one time brought up and one time only. It can't be Tessa, because Tessa probably wouldn't hide there. She would confront Uzi right there. And even if Tessa is hiding, why would she take off the glove if the air is toxic and probably would drain all the oxygen from her suit and kill her instantly? Or maybe slowly, I don't know which kind of toxin the air in Copper 9 is. But like, the next details are a bit less important, but this is an obvious point that the show wants to point out to us, and it's never mentioned again. Uzi doesn't have any more illusions. Of course it could appear in episode 7 and 8, then I will shut up. But what is confusing me that the show wants to point out this but doesn't mention it again. Something that is more hidden in the detail which the show doesn't point out. If you look at Thad's hands, you can see how they are in a different color than we used to. This is actually the part which I was inspired by the other YouTubers, so credit to him, I guess. But like, in Murder Drones, color is a very important theming. You can see that by, for example, everything that's yellow is mostly related to Sin or just the bad stuff. Red always has to do with doll, and green, blue are things that mostly related to just random worker drones. Sometimes also pink and orange, but like, it's not what I'm talking about. Purple is always associated with Uzi. I haven't seen any other worker drone who has anything purple on them other than Uzi's mom. So it's a very interesting point that in this clip Thad has purple hands, which we see if a drone starts to get taken over by another drone, or better to say the absolute server. The hands start to change the colors. As example, in the 6th episode, you can see how Nori has her yellow eyes and the hand lights are also yellow. And in the same episode, Uzi also has yellow hand lights. And not a few seconds later, she also uses the yellow silver symbol instead of the purple one she normally uses. So maybe Thad is getting taken over by Uzi's mom or something. It's probably just a rendering error, but like, in Murder Drones there are so many hidden details that are not explained or get explained later. Best example is in the first episode you can see the glitch in Uzi's eyes, which was the absolute server, which was explained later. That was a detail that was intentional and was explained later. But now we have details like, for example, Doll's eye patch. Why is it there? My personal theory is that she either starts to change the color of one of her eyes, like Uzi is doing with her hand, so she tries to cover it up to stop the spread or something. Or maybe it's like a Sharingan thing from Naruto, there you also have to cover it up so it doesn't use too much energy. I'm not going to explain too far into it, but what I'm trying to point out all of this is that Monodons has a lot of hidden details. Some of them are amazing details, but a lot of them are also completely left without an explanation, which is extremely frustrating because I think we still don't know if the Absolute Server and Sin is the same person, or like what happened to Fat. Is he just removed because he doesn't fit in the series anymore? Is he randomly going to appear somewhere? Is he going to get taken over by Uzi's mom and Uzi's mom is the main villain? Or how should I know? So it's just something that is annoying why you think about theories, because you don't know if you are supposed to pay attention to it. For example, the Fat's hands. It could be just a rendering issue. It just could be a random detail that is not important. I really don't know. Anyways, sorry if this video is not very well edited. I have been very busy over the last 2 weeks. I hope you have a good day, and remember, it was made in Copper 9. God damn it, is this cringe.